Welcome once again to In Case You Missed It. Sheldon Spackman, Josh Hall, Troy Gillard with you. And a look at some of this week's most talked about news stories in Red Deer and Central Alberta. Unfortunately, this week we start at the Red Deer Courthouse because earlier today on Friday, former Innisfail Sylvan Lake MLA Don McIntyre pleaded guilty to sexual interference. The count dates back to 2010 and 2011 for between 5 and 10 instances involving a young child. Now, McIntyre will spend 3 years in prison. Also today at the Red Deer Courthouse, after the sentence came down, the victim spoke outside the courthouse to share her story. We've got those details, guys, over at rdnewsnow.com. But in the meantime, Don McIntyre going to prison for 3 years for sexual interference. Josh, operating budget deliberations are underway at Red Deer City Hall, and council has a lot of work to do this time to try and keep spending down.
Council, as in the last few years, trying to save money wherever they can. There are some changes coming to transit in the coming year, and as well they're going to be approving, or looking at approving anyway, funding request to co-host the World Juniors in a couple of years, that one worth $250,000. So trying to get that tax hike down from 2.5%. We'll see where they land. They still got several days of more debate to come, but we'll have more coverage on operating budget at rdnewsnow.com tonight.
Yeah, we expect the operating budget deliberations to go at least until the middle of next week, if not right through till next Friday again. So there is that. Sheldon, just quickly back to the court file because Red Deer was shocked earlier this week again with some allegations coming out against a local teacher.
Yes, Troy. Norman House, he's a former West Park Middle School teacher. He's 60 years old. He's going to be in Red Deer Court next week, Troy, to face child sex-related charges. He is no longer employed by Red Deer Public Schools. Something
else you're working on right now, Sheldon, is this situation involving Alberta driver examiners and how it's going to be tough for prospective commercial truck drivers to get their test done.
Absolutely, Troy. The Certified Driver Examiners Association, they're in a bit of a dispute with the province right now about changes that are coming up on March 1st. Alberta Transportation is going to be taking over the testing and training and oversight of drivers in the province as of March 1st, and members of the association would like to see some better compensation than the government is currently offering them right now.
Yeah, so we've got a story coming on that at rdnewsnow.com as well. Josh, the WHL trade deadline was Thursday. Rebels making only a minor deal, so the team we see now is what we're going to see heading towards playoffs.
Yep, and the details of that deal at rdnewsnow.com, of course. Tonight against Brandon and tomorrow night against the Regina Pats. Red Deer trying to get their momentum back after a really great start to the season and then a bit of a slump, but they have played pretty well lately, so we'll see how they do on this Eastern swing. And you can listen to those games on 106.7 The Drive both tonight and tomorrow starting at 6 p.m.
With the one and only Cam Moon behind the mic. Glad to have him around as always. Guys, glad to have you around. Glad to have you around at home. Thanks for watching us and thanks for visiting rdnewsnow.com.